Night Baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
In now is the Yankees DH, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. First and 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-1 now. Gary Sanchez will be next. The 3-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. It's the Yankees nothing, Angels coming to bat on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Walker is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting nine for Mike Socha's Angels. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think they have to be a little worried about Justin Upton. Usually he's one of the top hitters to watch. Last year he was an American League Silver Slugger, but it looks like he's off balance. He's gotten off to a real bad start so far this year. He just doesn't look real comfortable at the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. One and one to count now. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses. The 2-0 on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Come on, Angel. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate, you know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AJ.
Striding in, Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Walker rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Drury stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get. It's decided retired. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. Ready now for L.A., Luis Valbuena. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Pop high in the air. Tanaka is there for it. 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Calhoun has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Swing and a miss, looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Upton stands at second with 2 gone. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him, but here's the flip side to that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Jace Peterson will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jace Peterson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Count remains 2-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in now, Martin Maldonado.
Leading off for the Halos, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. Weak grounder back to the mound. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Designated hitter, Ian Kinsler.
Riding in once again, Ian Kinsler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Drury ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Center fielder, number 27.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out, nobody on.
Let's go, Angels!
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
My kids play better than you, Yankees!
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking at his career totals, Stanton carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Sanchez over at second. Judge on at first with nobody out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He's set and the pitch. Way out in front. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Up around the face.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-1 the count. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-1. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
This one's down to third. Valbuena's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 11, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now batting, Brett Gardner. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's after it, and that's the 3rd out. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Sliders in for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 down.
Right fielder number 56.
Digging in.
Full count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
High in the air into shallow left center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 52, Matt Shoemaker.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready now, Jace Peterson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line drive to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Simmons waits on it. And the inning is over. Yanks leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Plate, Ryan Schimpf. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Here we go. Nope.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Schimpf sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Started that swing a bit too early.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Maldonado, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Come on, we need a base hit here.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Hard liner to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Neil Walker. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. His first home run of the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse. Didi Gregorius will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look.
This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Strike. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. 2 hits in 7 tries. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. That grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Hard hit ball to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's 5-1 Yanks. Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Vivo, he extended his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
From the stretch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Kinsler on second. Trout at first with no outs. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there.
Come on, Dustin, all right.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Luis Valbuena, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count offering on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he touched out of the work.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. The good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play. Pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Let's go, Angels.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. David Robertson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taking an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for found in baseball today.
Ryan Schimpf is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Drury is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 5-4. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
For the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Here's Brett Gardner now. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 5.
Center fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner. It's up to a 3-2 full count now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first down. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jace Peterson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Attempt here as he gets this one down, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 14 on the season, and it's now 7-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 5 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels 4. Martin Maldonado will stride in again, and before he takes his cut here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
I know you can do it. Oh, it's getting just a momentum.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. outside for a ball, 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as it's now an 8-5 ball game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Peterson charging in on it and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing, and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. Doesn't mean the batter can't grab enough.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 43. Adam Warren.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 2 for 3. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Smoke toward the hole. And Trout has himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The count now is 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Halos 5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 39, Middletown.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of brains there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 4.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Calhoun gets his lead at first, nobody out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. On that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Martin Maldonado. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Blake Parker comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Nothing to worry about here. We got him.
2-0 count. The pitch is chased out of the zone for strike one. Now the 2-1. Hit hard to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone. Ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Three, 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Bouncer up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Jace Peterson struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Gregorius is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Lifetime line against Chapman. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to...
And this ball hits the first base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Row. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated with the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. 1-2 now. He just catches the outer half.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
A ball and no strikes.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. That's right. Wait for the pitch.
That's wide, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Peterson has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
8-6, the final score tonight. The New York Yankees took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka earns the win, his second. Shohei Ohtani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the Victorian.
Loaded bases, that's my motivation. I'm feeling lucky, we should go to 2018 motor transportation.